All right, good day, everyone. Okay, you got a sneak peek of our wonderful guest for today, right? So, good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. But for those who are new, welcome. So, today I am so excited because we have a true authority in the coloring and paper crafting community joining us today. She is a hugely talented artist, designer, and master colorist with decades of experience behind the markers. Yes, she's created for top industry brands, and alongside her husband Dale, she is the founder of her incredible design company. She is here today to inspire us, share her love for the craft, and answer your questions and mine as well. So please give a warm welcome to the amazingly talented Sandy Le Doux, aka the Copic Diva. Hi, Sandy!
Hi.
Yay! Thank you so much. I've been waiting for this to happen for a very, very long time. Right? So, first and foremost, thank you so much to the amazing community that we have over there. Of course, at the Happy Crafty Ho Ho, everybody is here. I know that most of you have not had enough sleep, including Sandy, all right, because we celebrated our dear, of course, friend Drea's birthday, right? So I hope, Drea, it's okay to watch on replay, Drea. Go get some sleep, my friend, because I know that you ended maybe just an hour or 2 hours ago. Yeah, so please do. Take your well deserved rest away. We will be here on
Yes.
replay, anyways. All right. So, Sandy, of course, I did give a little sneak peek about, your credentials when it comes to coloring. So hold on. For those who don't know, okay, so I actually struggle with coloring.
Mm,
And every year,
okay.
Sandy, I would do CEDA, Craft Every Day in August, Craft Every Day in April, and Vlogmas. That's my live every day in December. And in every episode, or in every one of those, so 3 times a year, I would always have an episode where I will color. So this is my fifth year of trying to learn how to color. And my level, okay, is still at that beginner level. With that, I have a question for everybody. Do you consider yourself as a beginner, an intermediate, or are you are expert in terms of coloring? Can you please share it in the chat as well? And of course, what is the number one struggle that you have with coloring, right? So it's an amazing thing that, of course, we have Sandy here today to help us answer those questions. So, Sandy, imagine this is my fifth year of trying to learn how to color. I bought all the stuff. I bought all the brands, thinking that having all of those is the answer to my problem. But eventually I learned no, it's not, right? So I know that you will help us answer all of those later. But for now, we do want to get to know a little bit more of you, Sandy. So, how did it
Okay.
start for you? Why have you been doing what has kept you doing coloring, right, for like over 2 decades now? So how did it all start for you?
Well, I love it. So I color almost every day of some sort, even if it's only for a few minutes. I've always been an artist at heart. Even when I was super little, I used to draw lots of pictures, my family, just like everyone else does. But my dad started giving me pictures saying, draw this, draw this, draw this. And so I would draw it big or small or medium. So it didn't
Mm-hmm.
look, I didn't want people to think I was tracing it. And I just did that for so long. And we were talking about it last night on Crafty Ho Ho that I just didn't like it when I colored it because it was streaky and it didn't blend. And so everything that I drew, I tried to color it, I didn't like it, and I threw it away.
Oh
So
wow.
Yeah. So when I was first introduced to Copics 20 something years ago, the first time somebody asked me, "Do you want to see?" I was like, "Wow, what is that you have over there?" And they were like, "They're Copic markers. They're amazing." And I was like, "They look pretty cool." And they were like, "Do you want to try them?" And I said, "No, no, I don't." And they were like, "Why not?" And I said, "That's way too much money right there in that bucket." And
You see?
so I said no. And then a year later, I met up with the same girl at a crafting event, and she said, "Do you want to try them now?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me try them." And so that was it. I was hooked, and I am a full set syndrome girl, so I wanted them all. So I bought them. It took me a year and a half to 2 years to get the full set. And I was determined. I colored the first couple things I colored. I was like, yeah, I'm not very good at this. And she was like, just keep going, don't stop, don't stop. And I was like, all right. And so I was determined to get it down. So I colored every single day before I went to bed, even if it was only 10 minutes. And
Wow.
I researched it, learned how they worked, understood the chemical and all the details about the markers, how to fill them, how to take care of them, and then I it just grew from there. After that, I was hooked, and I love it. So I do it every day. I color anything and everything.
Awesome.
So yeah.
That is so nice to know because I've never really known how you have gotten into this big time, right? So I think that's a lesson for me, right? So something that I need to work on, right? So it's not enough that you want to be good at something. You have to do
Right.
something to actually get to that part, right? Not just buying all the things, getting all the stuff. It's not the answer. Just like for live streaming, right? So when I started, I thought having all the gears would be the answer to my problems. When in fact, no, even a phone you can do it, right? So that's awesome. So now that when you got into coloring, Sandy, was there other crafts or other art avenues that you were also interested in other than coloring?
Yes, I sold Creative Memories for 7 years. I was scrapbooker. I've done 35 or so scrapbooks, all my kids' weddings, vacations, everything. So I was a scrapbooker first. Then I started went to a Stampin' Up class, and well, that was it for that too. That pushed me right into the card making super fast. I loved it, thought it was great. I wasn't doing creative memories anymore, so I wanted another outlet. And I thought, oh, I can do these stamps in my scrapbooks. And so I started doing that. I did it for a little while and then I branched off pretty quick. Oh, there's an expo. I can go and buy new stuff. I can take classes. Oh, I'm there.
I can so
And
relate.
spiraled from there. I didn't do a whole lot with my art. I did go to art school in college and stuff, but it was rough. I mean, because you're competing against people who are super talented and teachers that are extremely hard because there's so many people that can draw a little bit here, a little bit there. So
Mhm.
they're really tough on you. And I was discouraged. I didn't
Oh,
think I was good enough, didn't think I was going to be able to. So I had a dream. I just wanted a piece of my art to be in someone's house, someone to put a piece of my art up in their house. That was my goal. And
wow.
when I started making cards and I'd go visit friends, like my cards would be sitting on the mantle or on their desk. And I was like, I did it. I made it. So,
Amazing. That's such an amazing journey. Never give up. Never give up on your
no.
dream. Right? And it's amazing how opportunities somehow, just started to fall into place, and you just were at the
Yeah.
right time at the right place. And so moving forward, right now, you see there it says Sandy. Okay, I asked my daughter because she did take French. Okay, I don't know. So I kept on saying, but of course you cannot hear it because I'm just in the chat when you are, you're on your channel or when you're with Drea and Ellen. So I would always say, Le Doux, Le Doux. Mom, it's not le, it's la. Oh, okay. Said,
It's Ledoux. Yeah, it's
I
more
said,
like a
do.
Ledoux
Oh,
because it's
okay.
French.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
there you go. So now you put up this amazing company. So when did that start for you?
Well, in the beginning, I was on design teams, CC Designs and
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of different companies. I started off with Imagine That Digi Stamps. I did their stuff for a long time. I did some coloring for people's stamps, and then they would use it on their website. You can still find my coloring on CC Designs website.
Oh, that's
And it's been
awesome.
a long time, but it's still out there. So I started out on design teams. I met some people. I had a friend who said, wow, I wish I had somebody who could draw these dragons for me. And I was like, I mean, I could do it. And they were like, what? And I was like, I mean, I am an artist. I just don't do much with it. And they were like, show me. So I drew some little baby dragons, and they were like, oh, we're making that into a stamp. And I was like, I mean, what if it doesn't sell? And they're like, it'll sell. And I was like, okay, you can try it. That stamp set was the number one stamp set with that company for 3 years.
Wow.
We had to reorder it over and over and over and over. And she was like, you need to keep drawing. I need more stuff. And I was like, okay. And so I did that for years and then joined up with that person to run. Some of you might know me from a previous company, which was Sweet Sentiment Stamps. I drew for them. I did designing for project dies and stuff like that. I have that knack for being able to like figure out how things all twist and tie together. And I did that for a few years, and then I co-owned the company for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't go into exactly what went down on that, but I ended up departing from that company
Mm-hmm.
about 3 years ago. I drew for some other companies in between. And in the meantime, I kept telling my husband, like, I'm super sad. I really loved doing it. And he was like, well, let me finish my cosplay journey, and then we can open our own business. We can do it together, you and I. And I was like, okay, because I had asked for years and years, can I open a business? And he was like, small businesses fail all the time. And that was his response every time. But after he watched me work through that other company, he
Uh-huh.
said, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you'll put in the work, the effort, the time. I saw you do it with the other companies. So let me finish this cosplay contest and we'll move on. And a short side note to that was he was in the Masters of Cosplay Championship
Oh, wow.
contest. So
Wow.
all
You
the areas
both
from
are so
Dallas and
amazing.
From Orlando and all over the place. And he
Wow.
won in Dallas. We went to Florida. He competed in Florida and he won the whole thing. He is the master of cosplay.
Damn,
um,
that's
for
amazing.
Yeah, so he won the whole thing, and with that
Uh-huh.
came a pretty good prize, money, and he said, "You can have half to open the business, and the other
Aw,
half I'll put away." And that's so we went with it and opened it in June on my birthday in 2025.
that's
So that's how that
amazing.
happened.
And my goodness, so only a year?
Only a year.
Not even.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, a year and something. Congratulations to you both.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dale. All right, for being such a great enabler, because when he sees talent, I think he saw really your talent and dedication, that you can definitely, if you are able to do it for others, not for why not for yourself, right? So that's
Yep.
great. You know, my parents are the same. They had put up our family business together. Right, so we're a family business. So even when we were younger, we didn't have a choice. We were part of the business, right? So my mom
Right.
was, the sales. My dad was, behind the scenes. So it worked. It worked. So I hats off to you both, and I wish you all the best. And I'm so happy that you did decide to do that, because now we have, ways to actually not the thing that I like about, your company is that when you buy stuff from their stuff, okay, so you give them prompts, you give them inspiration. So right, so you do
Mm-hmm.
videos on your channel, and
I
sometimes you
do.
hop onto the happy crafty ho ho community. That's where we all met, right? So amazing. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Tamara. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Drea. Thank you to all of the people who actually are always there, right? Reagan also joins them every now and then. So because of that, I met you, I saw you, and I started watching. And every time you're live and I'm there, I ask a million and one questions. Right? I'm the one who has the most
And
number
that's
of
okay. I love
questions.
the questions. I love the
Right?
questions. If I don't have the answer, I'll
Yeah.
go find it for you. So,
But you have so far answered everything, right? So if you are new to the channel, whether right now or on replay, and you have questions, yes, Sandy does go live, okay, showcasing some of her products. Some of them are stamps, some are digitals, and she would show you how to actually use them and color them. So Sandy, when do you go live? Okay, and where can they find you?
I go live on YouTube. We just moved to YouTube on
Mhm.
Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central.
Okay.
Uh, every Tuesday and Thursday, unless I'm literally not at home.
All right. Okay.
But otherwise, I mean, it's pretty consistent. And I've been doing it for years on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It works great for me. And then when my live is done, I hop on over to Happy Crafty Ho Ho and hang out with
Mhm.
them.
Amazing. And of course, this is your awesome. Where is it? Where did I put it? Sorry, guys. I am trying to find where I placed it. Hopefully, I can find it. No, that's not it. I cannot find it. Anyway, maybe just talk about, of course, where can they find your amazing products? Okay, what am I doing? I
So
am.
at
Okay.
the
Nope. What am I doing?
LeDouxDesigns.com,
Mm-hmm.
we're getting lots of little show pictures there.
There you go.
You can find us, there you go, at Ledoux Designs. So it's spelled LEDOUX
Mm-hmm.
designs,
It's
all one
Ledoux.
word.com. And that's a picture of what our website looks like right now. That picture changes with the new release each month. So you can go out there and shop or window shop or however you shop. We have a wish list out there requested by Happy Crafty Ho Ho. So we made it possible for her. Um, and
Is it
then
this
you
one?
can find us
All
on,
right, there.
yep, that's our new release. And you can find us on Facebook under Fans of Ledoux Designs. You can find us on Instagram under Copic_Diva. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on YouTube under Ledoux Designs, of course, as well.
All right.
Yeah, so there's a lot of product in there. There's stamps. My husband
Yes.
Dale, that we talked about earlier, he's the other designer for the company. So he is very crafty and very creative himself. So he does all the stenciling designs and he helps with the paper pad designs. And we make everything in house except the photopolymer stamps that we design and send off to have made, and the
Mm.
paper pad, which we design and have send off to have made. Everything else is made in house. All of our
Wow.
resin dots, all of our stencils, our ephemera,
Amazing.
everything is done here. We do
Okay.
it, we package it, and send it out.
All right. So I hope that we continue to support Sandy and Dale through buying their products, right? I know that the industry is not at its best right now, right? But we of course, if we want to continue have more new products come in, we need to support Sandy and Dale as well. So has Dale ever colored alongside you or went live with you other than moderate during the live?
Yes, actually,
Mm.
recently I said, if you could color, you could help me because I have to color everything and go live all the time. And,
Uh-huh.
and it's hard when I'm gone because he's done some lives for me when I'm gone, but he usually says, hey, color this for me so I can craft with it while you're gone. But recently he decided he wanted to learn how to color. He did all the coloring classes at our last retreat so that he could practice a little bit with the markers. He's kind of switching around trying to find his favorite medium. He's used Copics, Olos, Ohuhus, and now he's on Prismacolor pencils,
Wow.
which is good because that'll bring in a different way to color our stamps when he works with those. So he
Yes.
usually puts a base coat of alcohol marker and then he uses the color pencil for accent. But he just started
Ooh.
his coloring journey.
Something that we could
And
do in the
so,
future.
yeah, so there are going to be there's going to be a series on our YouTube channel where he and I are going to color together. So I'm going to teach the practice book that we have online, and
Uh-huh.
then he is going to color along with me. So I will be teaching him and all of you in the crowd at the same time. So uh,
Awesome.
this
Okay.
is one of his recent colors. He did this with color pencil and
Dale,
stuff. So
you're so good. Well, I won't be surprised. Cosplay. Okay, players are actually very, very creative, right? So my daughter actually
they
wanted to
are.
go into that. I said, sweetheart, no. Because I know it's expensive, right? My craft is already expensive. So let's just, join forces with what we have. All right. But she loves. So every time there's a cosplay event here in the Philippines, we would go, right? So if ever we are over there on that side of the globe, and if ever, does Dale still do cosplay stuff till now?
He's on hold right now, but I'm sure he'll go back to it at some
I'm
point
sure.
because he loves doing it. He's
Yes.
made costumes for me. I told him if you make them, I'll wear them, but I'm not gonna make them. It's not my thing. But I do go. They call me. The person who goes and helps the person in costume is called the handler.
Okay.
So I go and attend all the events, but I'm just the handler.
Oh, yeah, the hazard. So again, thank you so much, Sandy, for sharing the amazing journey, right? It's always, very inspiring to see how you actually became like this awesome Copic diva that we really look up to. And of course, having been able to, putting up a business more so in a crafty community like ours is a challenge, right? So it takes
It
a lot of
is.
money, a lot of time. And so kudos to you and Dale for, going through this journey together. So thank you so much in behalf of everybody. And everybody is, okay, Beth said, I love this story. And Tamara, of course, it's an awesome adventure, right? And Drea, can you please sleep, my friend? You can watch this on replay. It's your birthday. You deserve to sleep. Love you, friend. Okay, don't get sick. I worry about you, all right? Okay, and
I worry about her too.
yeah,
Yeah,
Sandy's.
she said she's gonna be here. She's the design team member,
Oh,
so
yes. Oh,
she's
yes,
gonna
for
be
those.
here.
Yes. All right. So watch out for more inspiration as well from, of course, our dear Drea. All right. So Sandy, Susie. Okay, I know Susie. I was like really shocked when she showcased her doodling yesterday. I said,
She's
whoa.
amazing.
When I saw that,
She's really
yeah,
amazing.
because
Yeah,
Drea was
she
doing
is.
doodling, and then when I saw her post in the group, I said, "What? She did this?
She's awesome.
Amazing!" So if you want to see what I've been talking about, you can head off onto, of course, the group over there on Facebook. Of course, it's free to join on the Happy Crafty Ho Ho group. Sandy is one of the most generous teachers. Yes, I have to say, stress on the generous teachers out there. Okay, she shares her amazing knowledge with us all freely. Yes, because I know that there are some who would give us a little bit of a tip, right? But if you want to know more, attend my class, right? Attend my master class
Uh-huh.
or buy my product, right? But Sandy is such, she is so selfless, right? So she shares everything, right? So again, thank you
Yeah.
so much. That's why I think we really, have gotten to love you and your products as well. Because sometimes, just like, when you're in business, your product is awesome. But if nobody knows that your product is awesome, it's not gonna sell, right? So you are able to showcase how amazing. Because sometimes when you look at the stamp or when you look at an image, right? Oh, it's cute. It's okay. But then I've seen like a million one of those, right? But then when you
Yes.
see, oh wow, it can look like this. Wow, how? Right? So they get to really get excited about it. All right. And Beth said, love my Ledoux designs. Yes. Hi, Brian. This is our dear friend Brian in the chat. Thank you so much, friend.
Hi,
Oh,
Brian.
yes. Hi, Brian. Everybody's saying hi to Brian, Tammy, Beth, and of course our dear friend Reagan. Reagan, congratulations. If you
Yay,
missed
Reagan.
Yes, if you have not yet checked out Reagan's latest upload, right? It is blowing up. I think maybe it will reach 1,000 views by the end of this week, right? So help, bring it to virality. Watch it, friends. And Susie said, Dale and Sandy are both very exactly. What a great combination, right? And of course, Drea said, Crafty Ho Ho, our dear friend, I love you. And we have Blossom. Blossom, we miss you. Thank you for dropping by. I agree. All hobbies tend to get expensive. Indeed, right? So that's why I'm kind of sad because like we were going through what colors we need to do today. I said, Sandy, I'm sorry. I don't have the colors. You know why, Sandy, I don't have some of the colors? They have dried up. I because I have not used them. Right? So it's sad, right? When you have things and then it's okay
Yes.
if you used it and then it's gone. But when you weren't able to use it and it spoils or, becomes dead like that, it's sad, right? Yes, Sandy
Mm-hmm.
is one of the best. Susie is amazeball. Yes, exactly. I was
Yes,
blown
she
away.
is.
Right. And I heard earlier that she's not just, into doodling and she has more amazing talents, guys.
She does.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah, she's a master with those Ohuhu markers. I
Okay.
mean, I'm telling you, when I first met Susie, I mean, she's in Scotland, so she's not even
Oh,
in the US.
okay.
And when I met her and she wanted some of the digital images and stuff,
Uh-huh.
I, I recognized that talent like immediately and was like, hey, are you on any design teams? And she was like, I mean, I used to. I don't have any right now. I was like, do you want one? Because we would love to have you help us out. And I'm so glad I grabbed that right away because she has been amazing. So lots of
That's
love to
awesome.
you, my Susie. And then Drea, we weren't even going to have an official design team, but we had a joke going. Drea said she wanted to be on the unofficial design team.
But now it's official, guys. All right. So if you
So
want more
I made it official,
inspiration,
but
all
it
right.
is only Susie and Drea, and that is it. But we do rotate out and take guest
Mm,
designers. Timothy Thomas is one. We love to have him join
there you
us.
go.
So we do occasionally pull in one or two. Sometimes I just like I know everybody in the industry, so if I know it's going to relate to them, the new release, then I try to reach out and see if they have any time and just say, I think this one's up your alley. If you like it, you can do it. If not, that's okay too.
All
So
right.
we do it unofficial. It's official, but unofficially, it's
Unofficial.
not like any other design team.
Th-
It's easy
Thank
and
you,
simple.
Sandy, for bringing in our our awesome friends to be part of your awesome journey. Right? I'm sure Susie and Drea will really give justice to the amazing products that you have. Good eye there, my friend. And Wim saying, I'm just here crafting with you, though I'm not using alcohol markers this time. I saw your wonderful collection of Linda's Gang Magicals behind you. So I'll be playing. See that I'm so good at that, collecting stuff, hoarding, yes. But hopefully I stop that, right? Timothy is amazing. You are too, my
He
friend.
is.
Yes, you too. I'm honored to be on Sandy's design team. Thank you so much.
Aww.
All right. So what an amazing community we do have, right? So
We do.
I am so, so blessed. I also started with this journey, and Lynn of LV Handcrafted had really helped me,
Hmm.
pave the way for me to get to know more of all of you, right? So I'm forever grateful to her as well. And so, Sandy, without further ado, I know they want to see what we're making tonight. What are we making? By the way, oh, it's morning for you guys. It's nighttime for me. So, what are we making? There you
We're going to
go.
color. This is my little ice cream pup. I just love him. He's sitting in an ice cream cone. And we're going to color him up with some fancy colors. You learn some techniques of putting making the cone look dimensional,
Mhm.
making the sauce look
Oh my
like it's
gosh.
dripping
If you
down,
just
and
saw,
we're
yeah.
gonna spot our dog.
Oh, there
So he's
you
not
go.
just gonna be colored one color, we're gonna give him spots.
All right, awesome. All right, so on that note, okay, I will give a little bit of a time for Sandy to actually change, okay, her camera setting because she's now going to be showing her overhead cam for us. And so while she is doing that, okay, again, friends, I hope that you would visit, okay, and check out
Here we go. Let's
Sandy's.
switch.
Okay, where did I put that again? See, I missed it again. Okay, anyway, Sandy's website. It is all the links are in the description of this video. If you are new to Sandy and you have not hopped in onto the
No, I
Happy Crafty
did it
Ho
like
Ho,
this.
all right, community, Drea and Ellen and some of our dear
You see?
friends, okay, they go live almost every day. Okay, actually not almost every day. Right? So
This
if you
all
are
I
on this
did
side
was
of
go
the
like
globe,
this.
perfect, because they are normally in our afternoon they are still live. All right. So what is happening up for me anyway? So on my end, okay, so I will is this it? Yes. All right. So on September 18th and the 19th, the Not Too Shabby is going to have their Autumn Greetings virtual craft retreat. It's 2 days of awesome crafting, right? So there will be
Well,
several instructors, and
well,
yours
and I
truly
can
is going to be part of that. So I would like to invite you over. If you have not checked that out, please do. It's on the Not Too Shabby, okay, website, so you can get the kit so that you can craft along with us. Okay, so the first day, September 18th, all the classes are for free, but if you are and you do have the kit, then you definitely can have access to the special classes and homework prep and many other things. All right, and the thing that I'm going to be working with is this one. It's a multi-pocket mini folio. Of course, using that exclusive kit, okay, from the Not Too Shabby Autumn Greetings Retreat. All right, so on that note, we will start crafting. All right, so what we are going to use today, all right, so you see there Sandy's overhead. Okay, is available on Sandy's website. Okay, this is a digital one. So no matter where you are in the world, you can actually get access to this. Because in her website, there's a tab for digitals. Okay, so that's why I had to choose the digitals, and I practically almost bought everything It's just that the others, I don't know how to work with it. So now that, I've seen a lot, so I will probably get all of the collection because, like Sandy, I'm a completionist as well, right? So there you go.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So there you go.
That
So
full set syndrome, it'll get you every time.
yes. All right. So there you go. So, of course, you guys know, okay, for those who don't know, now you know that my number one struggle, okay, is coloring. So, if, in a design team, sometimes we get stamps. And then when I get stamps, I go, oh no, I have to color. Right? Can I just do something else? Right? Okay, because I'm worried and afraid that I won't be able to give justice to the stamp, right? So that's why I really
Right.
want to improve. And so for today, I'm not gonna be coloring, what I feel like. I will learn from Sandy. And if you are just like me, feel free to, get a hold of this. This is a digital. So if you go onto her website right now, grab that instantly, can have it printed, and then you can work alongside us. All right. So
And if
before,
you if you follow
yes.
if you follow Happy Crafty Ho Ho, we've done this once before, so
Mhm.
you would already have it. You just need to print it.
Okay, there you go, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and Blossom said she has already got her retreat kit. Yay! Woohoo! I love her.
Yay!
Thank you so much. I hope that you can join us there. Anyway, it's the 16th is free, all right? But you just need to register. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am really excited about the Autumn Blessing Sweet Cheek. In fact, I'm positioning happy birthday in advance. Wow, Christine, I hope you enjoyed the fall retreat and don't forget to go back and make the party happen. Woohoo! Yes, of course. Yes, that's the Happy Crafty Ho Ho on YouTube. Check it out. All right, Sandy,
Yes.
how do we do this? Where do we start? So
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
will
make
tell
you
you.
big first. Yes. There you go.
Okay. So before we start, I want to tell you that I do the package coloring on every one of the packages. So you don't have to
Wow.
say, how would I ever color that? You will always have a sample right here. And then
Amazing.
during the month of the release, I will color every single image in a separate video on YouTube. So you can always have a live coloring of it and the package. So no
Amazing.
worries about how to color it. The digitals have sample cards out there. I went and colored them all, so you will have samples of that if you join us, either my YouTube or Happy Crafty Ho Ho. For now, I'm just doing my release videos. We're doing release parties over
Mm-hmm.
at Happy Crafty Ho Ho, but eventually we'll be streaming to both mine and hers for the release.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, and we color the free digital. There is a free digital with every release. So you will be able to go download it, print it. I do it in a PDF copy, so you'll have the exact size that I'm going to color. And then we color it so you can get practice when you for preparation
Yeah.
for your new release.
I
So,
love
yeah.
that. I love that Sandy really prepared, like what do you want to it's like, okay, I download no 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 no. I will prepare something like the exact size as what she's doing. Right? So that is how meticulous she is, right? So I'm really grateful for that. Yes, and then before we finally start, okay, just the last one. Okay, Wims here said, I would like to join this community. You're so fun. Why are you not yet here, Wims? Yes, definitely. Please join. All right. So over on Sandy and of course the Happy Crafty Ho Ho. We would love to have you here. She's also an awesome artist, by the way. All right, my dear friend, let's start.
Yes, I draw all the images.
Yes.
So we're going to start with the cone.
Okay.
We're going to add dimension to this cone. You can just color it plain if you want. I put the lines in there to give the detail of the waffle look, but we're going to enhance that with our markers. So we're going to use E19,
E19,
E37,
E37,
E35,
E35,
and E33.
and
And when
E33.
I give them to you in that order, that's the order I'm going to use them. So when you pull them, put them in that order. The way I sit them
Okay. Sorry,
is
again,
I put
it's
them all in
E19,
order.
E19, E33, E35, E37.
So 37 will be second,
Ah,
35 will
sorry,
be
mali.
third, and 33 will be last.
We got it all mixed up. All right, got it. Thank you.
That's okay. When I'm going to start with the darkest one, and I always put the cap upright so you'll
Okay.
know what color I'm working on all the time.
Yes.
So if you happen to look down
By the way,
in your
Sandy, I know you can use any alcohol ink marker, but for this one, this is Copic, right? You're using Copic.
yes,
Okay, Copic. All
and
right.
I am fluent in Copic, Olo, and Ohuhu, so I alternate the markers on my YouTube videos.
Great. Okay, I'm fluent in eating. Okay, let's go. All right. All right. So E19
Okay.
first. Okay.
Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to start building our shadow area, and we want that to be inside the little squares. So I'm going to put them at the top of the square and down the left side of every square. So this one's kind of hidden, so we're just going to fill all that in with the dark color because it would be in shadow. And then down the side of this one, and we're just going to keep that pattern going, and we're going to do every single little square at the top, down the side, top, and down the side. We're just going to do that on every single one of these little squares.
Okay.
This is going to
Sandy?
build our little bit of shadow.
Okay, I already have a question. How do you
Okay.
make sure that you don't go out of the line when you do this? I have already.
So so these markers are pretty good. They aren't real juicy. You know, they don't bleed a lot, and your paper is very important. I use hammer mill paper, so it doesn't bleed. But if you're nervous about going outside the lines, color close up to the line and not all the way. And as you blend the colors together, they'll touch the line.
Okay.
So I usually, you can also what we call build a fence if you want. So start off by just doing one little line like this, where you do a little edge. That's like a little fence. So you don't go past the fence.
Well, I think I like that. Go like the fence.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will go that.
So
I will do that.
Build the little fence.
Okay.
Like this. And then extend from the fence a little bit further.
Okay.
So building that little fence is extremely helpful if you're nervous about coloring outside the lines. Okay. The more you color, the more memory, movement memory you'll get, and you won't have a problem going outside the lines. But in the beginning, if you need to build that little fence to keep you from going past that spot, do that. Okay.
I did go out of the line for some of them, but it's okay. I will improve.
That's okay, because for this particular thing, the whole cone is going to be in these 4 brown colors. So it'll just blend with the next color that we use. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
If you did go outside the lines, let's just say, for example,
that one, see?
And you were going to do something else. Like, let's just say I accidentally went outside the line on my image here.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
And I was going to use a whole different color. This is what you use your colorless blender for.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll take it and you'll just start pushing this way, because this colorless blender will push the ink. Just know that once you put the ink, once you put it on there, if you keep putting it, it'll suck more color out. So you have to let it dry. Let it dry and then come back with the marker again and push some more. Let it dry. And if you repeat that over and over, you'll push that color right back into where you want it to be. That's the magic of your colorless blender. I don't know why they call it a blender. I don't ever use it to blend anything. I use it to move the ink.
Oh, okay.
So you can just keep doing this. Just don't, make sure you let it dry between layers, and you can
Okay.
push that color right back in. The hardest colors are black and red to
Okay.
move. So you want to be cautious with black and red, but all the other ones, you can move them right back in. So as you can see, that was a pretty big spot outside the lines, and we
Uh-huh.
almost have it all the way back in just by
Okay.
using this marker. You let it dry, push it back in. We don't need that right now because this is going to be brown as well. But
Okay.
if it was against a different color, that's how you push it back in the lines. So if you think I color in the lines all the time, I do not. I do not. I use the colorless blender to fix it, and then nobody knows I colored outside the lines.
All right. Thank
So
you so much for
it's a little cheap tool.
answering.
Yep. We're going to move on to E37 next.
Okay, E37. Where's my E19? Oh, where did I put it?
Yeah, that's a really
Okay.
good tip from Whimsical Thoughts. She says, I use the colorless blender for highlights. So when you leave some areas on the paper white, use the color blender to soften the edges of the colored area. So basically, what she's saying is if she took this block and she colored from all the directions,
Uh-huh.
let's just say, for example, and left a little white space in between,
Uh-huh.
you can use the colorless blender in the center of those white spaces to move that ink
Ah, so
around
it's not too
and blend.
harsh.
So it softens that look between the colors. So she uses it for that. You can also use it to make spots. If I just hold this marker here, it's going to move all the ink away from that spot. So you can use it to make accents, you can use it to make dots or lines or so much stuff. This is the first marker you should ever buy.
All
In
right.
any alcohol brand, you should always have a colorless blender. If somebody says, I have those markers, but I don't have a colorless blender, I'm like, that's the first one you should ever buy.
That's the first thing first time I've ever heard that, right? So, okay.
Yep.
Yes, I feel better now that there are several of you says yes. Like Susie also says that she also sometimes get out of the lines. Yes,
Yep.
thank you. I feel better. Thank you so much.
Yep. It's your correction marker, your texture marker, your fixes. It's the one you need.
Okay.
Red is really tricky. Red is really tricky. So red, you want to be as careful as possible with red. E37 is the next color that we're going to use, and we're just
Okay.
going to extend down a little bit further from where we put that base color, that darkest shadow color.
Oh, but
We're
not
just going to
fully.
extend a little bit more. We're
Okay.
just making this a little bit further down.
Oh no. You know why I said oh no? I think
Why?
this one has dried.
Oh no.
Oh no, it won't. It's very sticky. It won't
Oh yeah,
glide.
don't
Oh
use
no
it.
no no no! It's okay
So,
because I found okay. Whew, whew, I can breathe. Look. Wait. Where am I? This one. So I tried this. Look what happened. You see that big blot of like ink over there.
yes.
Because this is look so dry. Oh, it sticks even.
Oh yeah.
But then I found I have this. I have a spare.
Yay.
I have a chow. Okay, let's go for this.
Yes.
All right. The
So the
thing
chow
is,
markers are exactly the same as
okay,
they're the exact same ink. They're the same everything. They're just a smaller barrel, so you
yeah,
have less ink and you have to refill more often. That's the only difference. Same ink,
yeah.
same refill, same everything.
But the thing, Sandy, is because of that dried up. It's like there's a big dot onto this one.
That's okay. We can blend that out with the other
Later.
marker, and I'll
Okay.
show you that when we get there.
Okay.
But if you have, there's this eraser. Okay, let me see. I have one on my desk. I always have one on my desk, but let me find it real quick. Oh, here it is. It's super cheap. You can get it at Michael's. It's called a high polymer eraser.
Oh, I don't have
If
that.
your image gets sticky,
Uh-huh.
you just run this over top of it and it'll take that sticky off.
But it has to
So
be
I
that.
use it. I don't know if you can use another one. This one works the best. And it's super cheap. You can get them at like Dollar Tree.
All right.
But
Great
this is
tips.
the eraser that I use. It's by Pentel. But if you get sticky, don't color over the sticky. Just wipe the sticky
Oh
off
no,
with
I
your
colored
eraser.
over it.
It's okay. We're gonna fix it. Just
Okay.
we'll fix it with E33. I'll let you know when we get there what you need to do about that. But just keep moving on to your other squares and
Okay.
color them in.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And it will be okay. I promise.
Thank you. Okay. So do I pull it like from the top up to or just halfway through what I colored in the beginning?
I'm sorry, I can't see your screen.
Okay. It's like okay. So when I color it, let me just zoom me in a little bit more. Okay. Do I like color it from the half of the top or like from the
Yep.
top going? Okay, just half.
No, not from the top, just about
Okay.
halfway into the color.
Got it.
Let me
Got
see if I
it.
can. I'm gonna zoom mine in too so you can see a little bit
Okay.
better. That way
Awesome.
you can see what I'm doing up close, like really close. So
Yes.
mine are colored in. I
Okay.
missed a few little white spots up here, so I'm just gonna touch them now that I'm zoomed in close. I can see.
Okay. There you go. I think I got that. So we're done with E37.
Yep, we're gonna
Okay.
move on to 35.
35. Come on, please work.
So for your square in the corner, that one that has the big spot in it,
Uh-huh.
don't do anything with that on this marker. Okay?
Okay.
Just skip that square. The rest of the squares we're going to finish coloring them in with this marker.
Oh.
Now, this is the step where if it blends beautifully, mine are blending just like great. But if you can see that line in there, you just go back over just the line one more time. I call that working the line. Work the line a little bit and it will smooth that line out so you don't have that harsh line between the two colors.
Okay.
So fill it in.
So if it doesn't mix the first time, I go back a little later.
Yes. So here I did these with a little less pressure so you could see it right there.
Uh-huh.
See how you can tell there's a big difference between the top and the bottom? I'll just go in one more time right along that line and add a little bit more ink and that will blend it together so you get a nice smooth look.
Okay, okay.
So I say work the line a lot when I'm coloring. Go back and work the line. So these ones right here, they look nice, but I have a harsh line right here. So I'm just going to go back in one more time and touch that line. It'll look like it's not fixing it, but it really is if you give it a couple of seconds to dry. You don't want to what I call scrub, which means you don't want to keep going over and over and over it till it looks like it's blended because the ink's going to keep working after you stop coloring. All the
Mm.
alcohol and the chemicals are going to work together. So if you scrub until you like it and then stop, you've washed out all the dark.
Patience is a virtue.
Yes.
All right, for coloring.
So you're going to color it and then go back, work the line a little bit and give it a chance to dry before you make the decision to go back in. I'm going to color this one. I don't want you to do anything with that one yet. We'll work on that one
Oh, but let's
when we with
remember
the next one.
the one that I got, like the
Yep, don't
dry
mess
one.
with yours. You
Okay.
just wait on yours and I'll show you how to soften that up in a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
We're going to do one more step with this marker. So underneath this drippy stuff, we're going to put like a small line here
Okay.
because we're going to have some shadow from our drippy syrup.
Oh, not on all, just like
Yeah,
highlights on
just on
some.
the white part underneath, just on the white part underneath the drippy sauce.
Okay. Underneath the drippy sauce on the white.
And
Okay.
remember when we did the squares, we have the dark color on the left side. That's where our shadow is. So I'm going to go all the way down the left side of each one of the squares. Just building a little bit of a line. It doesn't have to be a perfect line.
Oh.
It can be thick in some spots, light in other spots. Don't worry about that. Just get yourself a line in there like that.
It's so nice to see that it doesn't have to look so perfect. I like
It
this.
doesn't. You'll like it when you're done. Trust the process and don't stop. Don't stop in
Okay.
the middle and say, oh, I don't like it and throw it away, because sometimes when you finish, you see the final result. It looks great. But in the middle of it, it can look like a hot mess.
Exactly. Okay. Hopefully. Yes, I know. Not hopefully. Okay, let's change our language. It will. Okay.
It will. It
It
will.
will. All
Yeah,
right.
it will. It may not
Woohoo!
look exactly like mine, but I've been coloring for 20 years, but you will see it looks better. You'll see your improvement. So it won't look perfect. It's not just watching me and doing it one time is not going to make it perfect, but it will teach you the technique. And the more you practice it, the better it will be.
I like it. It already looks 1,000,000% better than my usual
See?
coloring.
There you go. You're building some dimension. It's looking good.
All right. Again, thank you so much,
Okay, so
Sandy. All
here's
right.
where we're going to work on your spot. Okay, so
Okay.
this is the E33 marker. This is the lightest one.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is start over here. I'm going to do it on this one so I don't mess mine up. But let's just say we got a big dark spot in there.
Mhm.
So you're going to take this E33, start working from the bottom and push this way with this E33. Just do it 2 or 3 times across the bottom and give it a chance to dry. That's going to lighten. You can already see it on mine. It's going to lighten down here. If that's not enough, go back and do it again and just do it a couple of more times. Let me know if that works. If it doesn't, we can also use the colorless blender to push a little bit up, but only do that one time. And now I have a dimension in that square that I colored all one color.
Okay, let me see.
While you're practicing that and trying
Okay.
to lighten your color a little bit, I'll tell you why that works.
Okay.
So the lower the number on your marker, the lower the number, the more colorless blender is in that solution mix. We talked
Oh.
about that with the 0 marker. This moves ink. So the more of this that's in the color combination, the more it's going to move the color. So you
Okay.
can, once you learn your markers, you can start using those lower numbers to move ink. around. Like if it's a little bit too dark, use one of those much lighter colors and move the ink around so you can get that highlight back. That just takes practice. But this E33 has a lot of colorless blender in it. So we can technically move the ink a little bit with this marker. So what do you think? Is it moving yours and looking pretty good now?
It's better.
Yeah,
Let me see.
see?
Let me see. Ching. Ay, no, no, no. Oh, what am I doing? There, it's better, right? So it's not very harsh anymore. Before it
Right?
was a big spot over there. So not as much
Yep.
anymore, right? But I do have like
Yeah.
an excess over there. But yeah, it did
That's okay
work.
because it's okay. It'll push it outside the lines, but we're going to use that same color now to fill in this outside. So you're going to go right over that, and it's not going to matter that you have that
Oh,
color over
same
there.
E33?
Yep. E33, we're going to fill in the rest. Don't do a lot. Just put a light coat over that.
Okay, remember we put a line on it? Do I go over those lines as well?
Yep. Just go over that line. It's dry, so it will be darker when you go over it. And if you do them in the motion of going this way for these angled this way and go this way for these angled that way, you're going to get these little squares in between where the two colors cross, and that will automatically happen for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then go this way. Okay, okay. So,
How we doing?
not so
Looking
good.
good?
Okay, not so good. Because this one, okay, also this marker also has a problem. It's a little dried up as well. Okay. Anyways, that's the story of my Copic markers. So,
So
but
what you need to do is weigh and check all your markers
yeah,
before you start coloring so you don't have this problem in the future.
exactly.
But you can use E34 or E31. You can use either one of those in place of this one, and you should be fine.
E34. Okay, go ahead. Continue on, my friend. E34.
If you like it like this, I mean, like this is really cute. You can stay with this. But if you want to move some of the color
Mm-hmm.
on the right side of those squares, use your colorless blender and just make one line. Don't do a whole lot, but do a little bit, and you'll see the ink will start moving, and you'll get a lighter
Okay,
highlight
because
on
since
there.
it's dried, it's a little. It's. Oh no.
So you can see the difference between this one and this one. I did one line down here on this one, so it's starting to move that ink off of that color. And this one is still darker. So you see the texture change. You can see it on your paper probably better than you can see it on my camera, but
I'm
you
so
can add
sad.
because
I
your marker is bad.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't even check. I just knew I had it. I didn't know that it would have been dried up like this. Let me see. If I use the broad part, the broad, it's also dried. Let me see.
It's okay. It happens to all of us sometimes.
Ay, anyways, what's the other color? If I can substitute for this, look at this, guys. All right, look, it's so ugly because it's dried up. You see
Oh
it?
no, that's okay. Use your colorless blender now. Yep.
It's not smooth. It's like
That's okay. Use your colorless blender and it'll force that color to move. So go
okay.
go over your image, like I've already done it enough with mine, but if you go over it like this, it's going to move that color around for you.
Okay, yeah, there are very harsh. Okay, but when I did the colorless, it's like, okay, so yeah, trust the process. Trust.
Yep.
Okay.
See, look, I built a solid, almost a solid light line right along this solid piece of color I had. So you can still move your ink around a little bit
Okay, that's a
with your
good.
colorless blender.
Remember, check your markers first before you start.
Check your markers. So I do marker maintenance every quarter, which means I clean the lids, I clean the caps, I fill the markers, I weigh them, I take care of them.
You weigh them?
Yeah.
Why do we weigh
Yeah,
them?
that's how you know how much ink you should have in them.
Oh. Okay, where are we?
So
Where are we?
I buy this little teeny scale right here that I got on Amazon, super cheap. It's just a little bitty scale.
Oh,
It weighs in grams, which is what you need, grams.
okay.
And then your marker, when it's full and then both caps are on, should be 14.2. Mine is 13.9 right now.
Oh my,
You'll
I want
never
to
see
buy
that.
that now because I think
You'll
I
never
need
see
that.
mine go below 13.6. Once it hits 13.6, I refill the marker to 14.2 again.
Oh, awesome. So I didn't know that.
Without the caps, it's 9 point, it should be 9.2 and mine is 9.1. So
Okay.
I weigh them. I will weigh every single marker and clean every single cap quarterly.
Okay, it looks better, but there's still harsh lines that I think I
Give
cannot.
it a little bit of time to dry and let's go back to it after
Okay.
we do the next step. That way
All
it's
right.
had time
But
to dry and
in fairness, Sandy, it looks better, right?
yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
much
it does.
better. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go back to Sandy. The next part. Whew.
Okay, the next part we're going to do is let's do the puppy.
Okay, the puppy.
So we're going to do the puppy in two colors.
Thank
Plus
you,
the
Dre.
colorless blender.
Okay,
So we're
what's
going
the
to use
color?
C9,
C9,
C3,
C3,
and the colorless blender.
Okay, let's pray for this guy. You need to join me.
You got this.
All together now.
You can do it.
C3, C9, and colorless. Please work. Okay.
Yes. And don't be nervous about this. I'm going to ask you to do this and you're going to be like, I don't want to do that, but just do it. Just
so do we
trust me.
start
Just
with
do it.
C3 or C9?
C9. We're going to
C9,
start with the
C9.
darkest color.
Darkest.
C9.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
we're going to fill
Sandy removes both caps. I forgot about that tip. Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's because I fill my markers all the time, so they're always full and juicy.
But if mine is not, that's just close, just in case it's.
if they're juicy, they might blob on your paper, but if you remove both caps, you won't have that problem.
Okay. Probably not
so
juicy.
It's a habit for me.
Okay.
It's a habit for me to remove them every time because I always keep my markers full of juice.
Okay.
So the key to that is the more juicy they are, the easier they are to blend.
Yes. Great.
The less juicy, the more work you have to do.
Thank you so much.
Sandy,
they're cheering me on. Looks great, Lala. You can do this. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Reagan. Thank you, Beth. And
yes,
Andrea
and this is
Stewart.
good.
Yes, it's
this is good because this is going to show them they can do it too. You can do it and they can do it.
All right, thank you. Okay, Sandy, there's a question from Andrea Stewart 4215. She's also new to coloring and alcohol inking. When you say refill them, what are you refilling with? More alcohol?
This is a refill.
There you go.
you buy this. This is just the ink refill. This is a purple one, actually, but see, it's just liquid.
Mhm.
It's just the liquid that's inside your marker.
So
So
it's
you
a
just add
yes.
more liquid.
Okay, but it's
Yep.
the same
This one,
color, right? It's not just alcohol.
yeah,
It's the
I mean, I
actual,
wouldn't
yeah.
add VO, I wouldn't add this VO6 to here, but I would add it to my other marker. There's a little plastic coating on top of here that you just peel off
Okay. Oh wow, you're opening
this.
up a new one.
Yeah,
Okay.
just so I can show you guys. And then when you take the top off, there's, it looks like this.
Okay. So a long nib, like
Yep. And
so.
this is VO6.
So
So
you
I'll
grab
pull my
whatever it.
VO6.
So you need to buy the refill that coincides with the same marker. So like
Yes.
VO6 has a refill that's also VO6. So mine is
Yes.
E33, and so I need to buy E33 and what was the other one? E37. All
And
right.
this is a super easy, I mean, it, people sometimes find this being a very difficult thing to do, but it's really not. You, they taught that you have to take the nib out, but you don't. You
Oh.
just squeeze the marker and add the juice on the top.
Okay, there you go. Oh,
And
you
the
don't
way you
even
know
need
how
to.
much,
Uh-huh. Yes, how do you
nope,
know
you
that it's
don't even
enough?
have to take anything off.
Oh, you
The way
measure
you
it
know if
again.
it's full
You weigh it
is to
again.
weigh it. Yep.
Ah. Okay, everybody, we need to have that that very tiny kitchen measuring or weighing scale. There you go.
And if you live close to a avid crafter, like if you lived close to me, I could refill your markers for you. I do it for people. I just say I take a donation, whatever they want to donate towards
Yeah, because
buying
that's
the
not
next
cheap. That's
refill.
expensive also.
Yeah, so I refill a lot of people's markers for them
Oh, thank you, Sandy.
because I have every single refill. And when my refill
Wow.
bottle gets down to about right here and I only have this much ink left, I
Uh-huh.
buy a new one.
Wow.
And I can refill it eight
Mhm.
to 10 times on this bottle of ink.
Wow.
So they last a long time.
Amazing.
So that is what I refill. You didn't know there were, I, that surprises me every time I hear that, but I hear it a lot. You didn't know there were ink refills? I've met people who said, "Oh, I just threw them away and bought a new one." I was like,
Yeah.
"What?
Yeah, I think when you're
What are you saying?"
new to coloring, right? Alcohol in coloring, I think that's really something that we probably really didn't know in the beginning, right? So Andrea, thank you for that question. Now we know. And she said, "Thank you. I did not know there were
Yes,
refills
you're
for alcohol
welcome.
ink markers. Now we know, Andrea. Thank you so much for that awesome question. Yes, feel free to ask questions because we have our Copic Diva in the house. All right. So
I
what's
buy my
next?
refills.
Mm.
I buy my refills at Violetta Ink.
Violetta.
Violetta
Okay.
Ink.
Is it a
They're
physical
super
store?
nice and they're fast at shipping, so I
Ah,
like
okay.
them. And the refill bottles are slightly cheaper than the rest, than most of the market. So,
Mm-hmm.
and they sell the markers too.
Mm.
They sell them a little bit cheaper than everybody else. So I just have always been dedicated to them. When
That's
you get
why.
your marker, make sure you weigh it when you
Mhm.
first get it. So if there's a problem with it, they'll replace it right away.
Awesome. You know, that's why I turned to Kohuhu because a lot of my Copics have started to dry up. And you know how, expensive Copics are.
That's because you don't use them. If you use them all the time, you'll know when they're getting low and you won't have that problem.
All right. At least I think I can still refill them. So now I have both. I have Uhu and I have Copics.
You
But I
can refill Ohuhu too.
Oh, really? That's awesome. It was
Yes.
Wims who actually, encouraged me or made me decide to try out Ohuhu. She uses
Ohuhu are
Ohuhu.
great. They're
Yes.
great as well. I mean, I can use them just as easily. I did my live on Thursday night with Ohuhu markers.
Oh. Oh, are we
So you
buffering?
can
Hi,
get,
Lian. Are we buffering?
this is what we did with Ohuhus on Thursday.
Awesome. The Pegasus. Yes.
Yep. So I taught all that technique with Ohuhu markers. So you can get beautiful looks with all of them. So
Oh,
buy the one that works best for you.
Tammy said it's also what do you call this? Buffering. Are we buffering? Hold on. I think we're still live though. Okay,
Yeah,
because
I'm not buffering.
I'm sorry. Okay, I hope you maybe you can try to what do you call this? Reload. We actually are in the middle of a storm. Maybe that's why as well. So apologies, but I still hope that you can still see us and hear us. Right. So Beth
Me
said,
too.
I get why I need a white gel pen. My dog has one eye closed shut. All right. We will I feel you, Beth. All right. So now we're on the pup.
Yep,
Okay.
and we're going to do the spots. Are you ready?
Okay. Ready. Oh my
These,
goodness.
okay, here we go. We're just going to make a ragged spot on there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just pick a spot and color it
Okay.
in. Just don't do it like this.
I was going to do that. Okay.
Make it jagged. Make it a
Okay.
little jagged so it looks more realistic.
Okay. So
So I'm going to do one up
okay.
there, and then I'm going to do one down here, and I'm just going to do it like jaggedy and then color it in solid.
Okay. So it looks more
You
organic,
just
more
want,
realistic, right?
yeah, yeah. You can already tell just by looking at that it works. And then I'm
Okay.
going to do around one eye. So I'm going to color around this eye. And I'm going to do the same thing. If you need to do the jagged before you can, or you can do it at the same time as you're going around.
Oh, this is scary. This
It
is
is
going
scary.
around the
I know.
eyes. Breathe. Lala, breathe.
Build your fence, Lala, all the way
All
around
right.
the eye first.
Okay, so they
And
see
then,
how scared I am. Okay.
and there you go.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can make it thicker wherever you want.
Let's just build me a fence first, friends. Okay. Okay,
Yep,
let's build
build
me
you
a
a fence
fence.
first so you don't go outside the lines.
Okay.
Same thing on, we're going to do on one paw. So build the fence first right along the edge, and then just zigzag down there to give him a spot on his paw. I know this is out of the comfort zone, but you'll be okay. Just do it. We'll put one over here. So build your fence and then just start making it up however big you want it to be. It's just random. So fill it in. So this is not a hard process. This is easy, but it's got big impact. Gonna put one up here.
Wims would tell me, Sandy, a dear friend of ours in the chat, Mommy Lala, breathe. You're not breathing. Okay.
That's right. Breathe.
Okay. Sometimes I hold my breath, right? So it's like, no, you need to relax. You need to breathe. Okay. So okay, I need to breathe. Okay. There's also on the head. Okay, so build a fence. All right. So for those who are beginners, what is that? There's a bug on my table. Okay.
I'm
And then
gonna build a fence over this part of the dip in the ear, and then I'm going to just go out from there. So I'm putting a little spot right there in the middle of that ear. And then I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to have our spots done. So I'm going to do one right here. Build your fence for however far you want to go.
okay, here.
And then I'm going to add this in and fill it in. My spots will always look different because they're very random.
Yes. Okay. Okay. One
Look
more
at
over
that. You
here.
have spots. The
Yes. I just have to
our
build my
next step is what's going to
fence.
make the Yep, our next step is what's going to make the impact of those spots. So when you're ready, we're going to use C3 next.
All right. C3 coming right up. Where's C3? C3. There you go. Okay.
Okay. We are going to build some shadow with this C3. So for this area right here, I'm going to go a little bit past. I'm not going over that black. I'm just going next to the black. This
Okay.
is also going to feel a little scary because it's kind of dark, but don't worry. I'm going to go along the edge here, build a little bit of a fence along that edge, and then I'm just going to come up a little bit from this spot. This is just building our shadow area.
You know, before what I would do, Sandy, when it comes to like, making uh what do you call this, the shadow, I would just color
Mm-hmm.
in all the sides and put a shadow on all the sides. So it's no longer a shadow, right? I just would make all the sides a little bit darker, or thinking that that's how you do a shadow or a highlight, right? So now, okay. So you just choose. Okay, there you go.
Wherever you want the shadow to be. I am going to go all the way along this side over here.
Mhm.
And then I'm just going to do a little bit of brush stroke away from that fence I built.
So
And
it's not
all under
straight.
the ice cream. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be straight. Then I'm going to build a little underneath this ice cream. Kind of keep that same design going. So some of it will be longer where the ice cream dips down.
Uh-huh.
They don't have to end in the same place. I'm going to put a little bit over here on this side, right where that ear would be over top of the puppy, but I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom, just a little bit right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to do a little bit inside the ear, like along this bottom part down here. Don't worry, we're
Okay.
going to soften all of this gray. You feel like you're messing it up, but you're not. We're going to do a little bit away from his head right here. And I'm going to
Okay.
do a little bit right here, just on that bottom side of this ear.
So also this part.
We're going to move to between the hands and just put a little bit here.
Okay. Yeah, I see that there's always a shadow on like the neck, like the armpits, or where there are
Mm-hmm.
connections.
Yep. We're going to do the bottom fingers because they're facing down. So there would be some shadow on those curled up little fingers. And then right here where it's up against the cone, we're going to put a little bit there. And then we're going to stop. So we have a little bit of highlight going on inside our dog. And it looks like a harsh line. It looks gray. It looks crazy. And you're probably thinking, oh my, that looks crazy. Why would I do that to my poor dog? The next step will clear out exactly what you're doing and you won't have to worry about it. So, colorless blender now.
Colorless blender.
Yep. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start inside those gray areas and extend out. This is going to soften that gray. Don't do too much, just do enough to soften that little bit of gray area. And we're going to do that everywhere that we put the gray.
Okay. Not the black, just the gray.
Just the gray. Don't touch the black, just the gray.
Okay.
And you're just softening those little gray areas. So when you're close to the black, just be careful.
Okay. Yay,
Just
Wims.
do it.
Join. Okay.
Just do
So,
it until you see the gray starting to soften, and then stop, because the ink will keep moving on the paper.
okay. So I don't need to
This one,
see it like really like
yeah, you don't
turn
need
light.
to wait until you see the end result, because if you
Okay.
do, you went too far.
Okay.
And that's okay, because you can go back with the other color and add some back in, but we don't want to have to do that. So we're just going to soften this up.
All of it, right? All of it.
Yep.
All of it.
All of it where you have the gray, all of those little areas, just soften them up.
Thank you, Tammy, for the encouragement. She said, looking good, Lala. Hi, Zell. Okay, Sprinkle with Cards is in the chat as well. Thank you
Yay!
so
Hello,
much,
hello.
Beth. Birthday up. Birthday boy is up. Be right back, said Beth. Happy birthday.
Nice. Her son turned 21, I think
All
she said the
right.
other night.
Okay. There's
So
so
we're
many
just
people
doing
have
softening.
birthdays, right?
I know. My son's birthday was this month too, but it was early in
Awesome.
the month.
This is already looking so great.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
love
you should
it.
start seeing that really pretty result now. You can do this. I normally do this with the C1, so I get a little bit
Oh
more
yes,
gray
I
on my
just don't
puppet.
have the C1. Yes, guys, I don't
Yep,
have the
so we're
C1.
just going to use the colorless blender, because we can still get a good result with that.
I
You
think I
soften
overdid
those
it, but
spots.
it's okay.
You can always add a little bit more of that C3 back in there and
Later.
soften it up.
Okay.
Yep. It will reignite the ink if you just add more color on top. So you can always go back and modify anything you colored, and it
Yes.
doesn't matter how long it's been.
Yeah.
You
I
can go
think
back.
I added too much. Too much of that C3. I think it was just too thick.
Well, it's okay, because just give it a chance to dry, and you can go
Okay.
over it and lighten it even more.
Okay.
So
Let's
you
dry
can
it
keep
first.
going until you're happy with it.
Okay. Are you dry enough? Okay, let's go back.
Because you really just want a little bit of softness around all those gray areas, and it will show shadow for you.
Yes.
And we're going to leave the rest of our pup's face white, because
Okay.
really we just want the impact of softening that color.
Okay. Next.
Next,
Ching.
you need your R20. R20 is the color that
R20.
we're going to use for the ears and the tongue.
Ta-da! R20. Okay, let's pray again. It's alive. Okay. Let's see. R20, are you alive? Okay, it's alive. Okay. You see, I
Okay,
did it.
good.
I like to check it on my
So
hands. Right.
yes, so go along the top of the ear, the artist drawn line, and then
Okay.
extend a little bit out from there. Just a little bit.
Okay, just a little bit.
We're going to do the same thing with this side, right along that line, and
Okay.
then extend.
Right along that line.
And then for the tongue, you're just going to color the little tongue in.
Okay.
And then we're going to grab our colorless blender again and soften the edges of the pink. So just take your colorless blender and touch the edge of the pink. Don't wait for it to do a whole lot. Just touch the edges and it will soften them up. We're only going to do that in the ears. We're not going to mess with that on the tongue.
Uh-oh. Did you color the tongue fully?
Yep, I fully colored the tongue.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, next we're going to grab our RV66.
RV66. Okay, where's my
and
code? My cheat code.
R85 and R83. So the three of them.
Okay, so my
RV66.
RV66 is my R89. RV66.
Yes.
Okay, RV66. Okay. We're
Yep.
gonna
So we're going to
okay.
start with RV66.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be our ice cream and our syrupy,
Oh,
saucy
cute.
color.
All right, love it.
So I'm going to start down here with this sauce down here. I'm going to do the corner of it in this dark color.
Okay.
But I'm going to curve it around and leave some white on this side.
Oh, okay. Leave some
Then I'm
white.
going to go down to this second dip here, and I'm just going to put a little bit right there and then leave some white space here and add a little bit there. We're adding the shadow part of the dip as it's dripping down. I'm going to come down this one and add like a little bit in here, just like this, right there. And then a little teeny bit right here. And then this one will go all the way up to the top again. Just like that.
Okay.
And then we have to do a small fence line underneath those little paws because he's got his paws stuck in the syrupy, saucy
You know what
part.
I was gonna do? I was gonna do like this. 'Cause I wanna make you like okay.
I've done that before.
I was like, "Whoa."
It's crazy, right?
Oh
Like,
my
let me
goodness.
zoom in a little bit.
Okay, let me zoom in on my oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm going to leave that and I'm going to move to the ice cream at the top because we're going to make the ice cream at the top the same color. So I'm going to put the shadow on this side of the cherry and underneath. So just a little
Okay.
bit of color there. And then I'm going to come here and in all these little dipped spots, I'm going to add a little bit of depth there.
Okay.
Just in the dips.
Okay. Just in the dips.
And then the last one is I'm going to do all along the bottom of this ice cream. So be careful when you go next to the black.
Oh.
Just building a fence at the bottom of the ice cream that's sitting on his head. Just like that. So all the
Okay.
way along the bottom.
Why is
And
it
then
that
you
when
can
you
put
make a line, it's not too thick? Mine seems to be too thick. I think my
that's
pressure.
practice with the marker.
Okay.
So the way you work on that is you need to hold the marker upright and you need to practice doing your lines like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth,
Not
back and
not
forth
not not
until you get
slanted.
used
Okay.
to that. Because
Okay.
if you hold your marker to the side, you're
Mhm.
see how much thicker your lines are going to be.
Yeah, you're right. I
So
see it.
hold the marker more upright, you'll get a
Okay.
thinner line.
All right.
Okay.
Great. Another great tip. Woohoo. All right.
Now we're going to
Okay.
move to R85. That's your next one.
R85. R85. Do I have R85? Oh, yeah, I have R85. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're going to start filling in some of this down here, but don't touch any of the outside line that we left blank. We're
Okay.
going to start working on the inside. So
Okay.
extending from here,
All right.
we're going to keep going. We're going to build that all the way.
I colored in everything over there. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay for it to be colored in over here in the corner, but don't do it in this all the way through this center part. Just go along the edges. And then I'm going to do right under his chin area and a small amount next to that line I put under the paws. Now, there's some harsh lines, so I'm going to go back and work the line only on those areas where the dark color meets this mid-tone color, just to kind of soften that edge a little bit. And then you have the starts of your dipping sauce. We're going to go up here and we're going to do the same thing with the ice cream up here. We're going to start extending. We're going to follow this along the back side of the cherry. We're going to do around the outside because we want it to have color, make it look rounded.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to start coming up from this area all the way along the bottom of that. I want to make that just a little bit bigger. So I did a second one. I'm going to work this line a little bit. And that's the top part of my ice cream. Now I'm going to work on this bottom part, and I'm going to go up the side and then about halfway up the ice cream. It's helpful if you do it like shorter strokes where it dips, and longer strokes into the color helps build that dimension a little bit.
Shorter on the dip, longer on. Okay.
Yeah, so look here. See how wherever this goes up higher, I went up further from the bottom. And wherever it dipped down, I made them shorter. Just to keep that like dimension feel. It's almost like this process, but upside down.
Okay.
Now we need our R83.
R83. Do I have that? Yes.
Yay!
Every time I have one, I was like, yes. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Okay, it's okay. All right.
Okay, so now we're going to go along that edge that we left white, and we're just going to fill it in with this R83. And you'll see that come to life as you go around. And look at how cool that looks. You just built that really cool dip technique right there. And then we're going to fill in these empty spots. Don't do too much. Just fill in the color because you really want to leave that highlight in there. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this back and forth over this white space.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come back in and work that line only to sort of soften that up a little bit.
Yeah, mine is like very harsh.
Yep. So then just go along that line and fill that in and leave the white, the real highlight in the center. And look at how dimensional that looks right there.
I see that. I don't see it here, but it's okay.
If you feel like you went too far, you can come back in with that colorless blender and move this color around a little bit and make your highlight again.
Yeah. I think the second color was, or was it the first? It's too dark. Or what do you think? It's like this part is too dark. That dip.
You just need to soften with that mid-tone color. Just
What's our
soften it a little more.
mid-tone?
See how
Is it the AC R80?
it's the R85.
R85.
So you'll want to go like just go along those edges right here and work those just a little bit more with the R85 to kind of soften that harsh look.
Okay. Wouldn't it make it harsher? No.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Not unless if you use the RV66, that'll make it harsher.
No.
You don't want to do that.
Okay. And then go over it with the.
Yep. Then go along those those edges with your R83 and it will soften that up.
Okay, come on, guys, soften. It's so harsh. Don't be too harsh. Come on, let's be cool. Soften, guys, soften. Okay. Okay, give it time. Give it time. Okay, I will give it
Give
time.
it time.
All
Let's
right.
move up here to this
Okay.
top. So for this lower section right here, I'm going to start from the white area and brush into, this is with your R83,
Okay.
brush into that darker area. Just like that. I'm not going to soften any of that. I'm going to leave it just like that. I want it to be very bumpy and light.
Okay.
This pic is super cute. Helen jumped in and said, hello.
Hi,
And she said, this is
Helen.
super cute. Yay.
Yes, this is available for purchase as a digital. There you go.
Yep.
And of course, LeDouxDesigns.com. All right.
So for this big piece up here, I'm going to use the side of my marker so I get more ink on the paper at a time. And I'm going to do this back and forth motion right here to fill this in.
Ah, so is that what you do when you have like a bigger space to color?
Yep. And when I do a background, I use the chisel in so I can cover more space at one time.
Oh, very
now
harsh.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to go back and soften those lines just like we've been doing all along. Just soften that up a little bit. And it's okay. This is ice cream. It's supposed to be like very textured. It's not supposed to be super smooth. So it looks good when you leave it a bit bumpy and a bit unsmooth.
Okay.
So
Oh,
this
I'm
is
liking it.
strawberry ice cream. If you wanted, you could build with your R85 a few little darker spots, and this is your strawberries inside your ice cream. You could do
Oh,
this or not. It's up to you.
I'm afraid.
You can skip this part if you
Yeah,
want.
I don't
You don't
want.
have to do it. But
I'm
there's
afraid.
my little strawberries. Next, we're going to do I need you to pull your C3 one more time before we do the
C3. Okay.
yeah. So on the C3, this part's going to scare you too. You ready? C3, we're going to make one small fence line right up against that black line on our eye. And then we're going to build a fence line on this one inside the eye right here. And this is going to feel a little scary, but do it because it makes a good impact.
Okay. There goes nothing.
It's okay. It's going to look funny at first, but just trust the process. We're almost done. We just have eyes and a cherry left.
All right. Okay.
You're almost there. You almost made it.
Okay. Where on the other eye, also on the outer, right?
Yep, right at only in the top. It's like a half moon shape.
Okay. Is anybody coloring with us, friends? Is anybody doing this alongside us? All right.
Yeah,
So,
I'd like to know if anybody's coloring too.
If you have, then you maybe you could share it onto the Happy Crafty Ho Ho. Okay, it's Happy Creatives, right? Our group name.
Happy Creatives. On Facebook, it's Happy Creatives.
Yes.
And fans of LeDouxDesigns, you can do it there
Okay.
too.
Yes, please share. Yes, there you
Okay,
go.
grab your colorless blender. And remember when I showed you how to fix something that goes outside the lines? How you push it back? We're going to do that same process along the edge of this gray we just put in there. So we're going to just push that gray back into the black. This is going to add a little bit of gray in these eyes to make them look more real and natural when we do the color. So just push that color back and soften that line. You're doing both with the same technique.
I need to learn how to make this really thin. I feel I've made them really thick.
And that's okay because the colorless blender will push all that color around and it will be fine.
Right. And you can see like when Sandy moves her marker, it's so smooth. Just like Drea. It's so relaxing to watch. Mine is it's like
You know why? You know what the deal is? It's
uh-huh.
because you're nervous about it. So you're thinking about every step that you're doing. But
Uh-huh.
I've been doing it so long that my hand just does it. I don't even think about like, where am I going to put the marker down? How hard am I going to push? I don't think about any of that anymore. It's natural to me. It just goes because I've
Yes.
done it
So that's
so
the
many
goal.
times.
Okay, for us
Yep.
beginners, okay, we have to, find that Zen mode for us, right? That we're relaxed, right? So
Yep.
Helen said that Sandy explains well. Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
thank you.
Yes. All right. So,
I always wanted to be a teacher when I was a kid. So I guess
oh,
that shines through now. So we're
yes.
going to use our colors now that we have pulled our 29, our
R.
17, and our 24.
R17 and R24. Okay, so R17 first.
Yes, our 17 first.
So these are all the
All right.
colors.
We're going to do the cherry. This is just a very small piece. So I'm going to do this line underneath the pit area.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do along the left side of the cherry. And then all I want to do at this point is just extend that a little bit onto the side, this side of the cherry. So it's kind of like doing half the cherry.
Okay.
Then we're going to build this small line right there along the other side and leave that white space for the next color.
Okay. And then there is also that outline on the side.
On the other side, yeah, because
Okay.
it's a rounded shape. So there will always be shadow around the edges of it because it's rounded.
Mm.
And in order to make it look rounded, you have to have the shadow on the
I
sides.
didn't know that. That round.
Yep.
Okay, now I know. Thank you. All right,
You're
then
welcome.
R24.
R24, we're just going to go with a sweeping back and forth one time across our cherry.
Okay.
That will leave a lighter side over here and a darker side over here. Now, these colors are really close because you didn't have the 46.
Oh,
So if you
yes.
feel like it made it more like one color, you can add a little bit more of that
17.
R17 now that it's dried along that left side, and it'll deepen that cherry.
Okay.
So you can always make do with the colors you have. Anytime you layer a Copic marker a second coat on top, if you allow it to dry, it will be one shade darker.
Okay. There
So
you
if I
go.
went back now and colored over this, it's going to be one complete shade darker. I'll never get that light color again because I already have one coat on it.
Yay!
Now we have eyes. Don't be scared. Eyes are so much fun.
All right, blue. The YG?
Blue.
Okay.
So we have B29, B24, and G00.
G00,
And I
B29, and what did we uh
and B24. 24 and 29 will be our eyes.
oh,
Our
B25.
G00 will make them look glassy. So you need those two B colors, B29 and 24.
Hold on. Do I have the 24? Yes, I have. It's here. Okay.
So we're going to
Okay.
start with 29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please be alive. It's alive. Okay.
I'm going to tell you before we start, trust this process and don't Don't stress about it. Just do it. Just trust the process, because this is going to look like you've messed the whole thing up in the process. So don't, just trust it.
Okay.
I'm going to start by doing one tiny, hold your marker as upright as you can. We're going to do one tiny line around the outside of the top, and we're going to color in at the bottom. So we're going to do this on both eyes. Okay?
Because on the
Both
top
eyes.
is like a fence.
Like a very thin fence. Yep.
Sorry, no more
And then
thin.
at the
It's a
bottom,
thick.
we're just going to put a little extra dark at the bottom, like this. So you should have something that looks like this.
Oh, Sandy,
And
I'm
we're going to do one
sorry.
more step, and this is the step that's going to scare you, but we're going to do it anyway.
Isn't this scary enough? It's so hard to make a thin one. Oh my goodness, it's so thick.
Well, I'm going to make you make some more lines. You're going to hold your marker upright, and you're going to do some very tiny, thin lines. Some are going to be short, some are going to be long, and you're going to do them just right above that eye. It's going to look crazy, but I promise when you get done, it's going to look super cool.
Hey, please. Okay, can I practice that?
Yep.
Okay.
You can. Oh, this is my glass mat that's blue. The blue that you're seeing behind the pup, it's my glass mat. It's 18 by 24, and it's the galaxy. So it's blue here and purple up in the corner.
Oh, it's so ugly. I'm sorry, my dear pop. It is not good. I'm sorry. I really have to practice that flicking thing. It's okay. It's okay.
I know.
You're
I
still
told you, just
pretty.
trust it. We're going to blend it out anyway. So don't worry about it. Just move to your B24. Don't stress about it. Just keep going. It will be okay. So with the B24, that's where we're going to soften just the edge of that color that we put around the outside on the top. We're going to do that on both sides.
Thin, Lala, thin.
Thin.
Yeah, you know
and then
what
we're going to
thin
build a
means. It's
small
not
one.
thick.
You're going to you're going to build a small one right over the black line. So you're going to have this little white. You'll have a little bit of white in there unless you're heavy-handed. You won't have any white, and that's okay. It's okay if it's all filled in. That's what we're going to fix that with this magic color right here, this G00.
Okay.
So here's the last step. Here we go.
Okay.
This is the fun part.
G00.
This is where we're gonna mix it all together, and we're gonna add that glassy color look with this G00. So I'm just going to start on this side, and I'm just gonna do this half moon shape a few times back and forth. And then I'm gonna stop and let the colors keep playing. And look at how that just made it look like a real glassy eye.
Okay. I don't know.
This is what's going to fix any of that overage you did. So here's it one more time. You're going to go just back and forth and back and forth like 3 or 4 times, and then stop. Let the ink dry and see if you're happy with the end result. Look at that. So cute. And now we have white gel pen, and we're done.
Wow!
I know.
I
and
need you in my life, Sandy. All right, so we do need a what? What do we need? A gel pen?
Look at those eyes. Don't they just pop off the page?
Yours does. Mine is gonna get there in the future.
Yours look good.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you have to remember, this is 20 years of practicing, and yours is like a couple of times. So for now, it looks great for it looks really good for for the first time you've ever done it. Now we're
Thank
going to add
you.
some white gel pen. This white
Okay.
gel pen's going to help enhance some of that. So I'm going to
Okay.
add a little bit right around the side. I'm going to add just a little tip there. I'm going to do a little bit right here. I'm just kind of randomly putting it in just for a little design and a little bit of texture. So now we have this, looks a little bit more drippy down here with that white gel pen. We're going to do a little bit of that up here on this ice cream as well. So I'm just going to do like this on the side. I like to do these little dots because they just make me happy. But if you don't want to, you don't have to do the dots. Just do the gel pen, however it makes you happy. I do a little bit up here.
Oh, it does have a great effect.
Uh-huh. It
I
does.
love it. I've never
I
tried
always
doing
do my
this.
eye, even though it's already white, because it just, the thickness from the gel makes it pop a little bit more. I'm going to add just a teeny bit like on this black part of his paw, just for a little bit of umph over there. I'm going to do a little bit right here on the top of his ear. And sometimes I'll just do the gel pen with like just a sweep of my hand. Like I'll just do a little curve, and sometimes it doesn't connect, and I'm okay with that. I just want a little bit of that white gel pen in there. So I'm not really all that picky about how it looks. It's just for accent.
Maybe I should have used a
If
thinner one. This is a one. Maybe a smaller
I
one
put a
would.
teeny bit on his tongue, but other than that, just put it wherever it makes you happy.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do like to put a little bit on a chair, always on a cherry at the top, because I just think that looks really cute too. But there you go. You just add your little white gel pen wherever you want, a little bit of white accent, a little bit of style, and look at those eyes. Aren't those so pretty? And this came out, I think this came out exceptionally well too. The little the little ice cream
Oh,
drips.
look at that! I know
I
it's
know,
not
isn't it
perfect, but
cute?
I'm so
Doesn't
giddy.
it just make you happy? It makes you happy, right?
Yes. And look, I will practice some more.
Yes, in all the sizes.
uh-huh.
So here's the one that I
Okay.
tested out that we were going to do for, I was going
Yeah,
to do
but I didn't
green,
have the
but
YG set,
yep.
so yeah, Sandy had
And
to
some of the
change it.
colors you didn't have, but look at
Yes.
how just just changing the colors to make sure it was something you had still gave you amazing results. So don't be afraid
I
to
love
try
it.
different colors.
All right. So here's my take on this, Sandy. Okay. So I will
Okay.
show you what I've learned big time. All right. So
Okay.
this is how I'm going to color this. All the edges would have shadows. Okay. Would have those. All right. And then I would color everything. Okay, I didn't
Right.
like know that I could have like those white spaces. I would not. I don't use this one. What they call
The
acrylic?
white
No,
gel pen.
I mean the gel pens. Okay, I don't know how to add those. Like in this case, the spots, right?
Uh-huh.
So imagine so many points already that I've learned. And then how to pull in or pull off colors. That's another thing I
Yep.
learned tonight, right? Because I did make a lot of mistakes. And that if I have dried up inks, okay, on my marker, if I don't, I forgot to I don't have that eraser thingy, I can pull it out with my colorless blender. Okay.
Yep.
Another, okay, learn to breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Learn to breathe.
Learn to breathe. All right. And then what else did my pointer for this one was, oh yeah, if the blending looks harsh, okay, I would normally give up on it. Okay, because I thought that's it. It's dried. I forgot. No. Okay, that I can go back to it. Okay, and then if I let's say I remove it with the colorless, I can add again. Right?
Yep,
So again, those
exactly.
things I learned and applied tonight. So thank you, Sandy.
Yay!
All
So
right.
now I want
Yes.
to show how you inspired me. Are you ready?
Oh yes. Definitely not about
This
coloring,
is my
friends.
book. I'm going to lift up my camera just a little bit so you can see because I'm zoomed in pretty close. So I'm going to lift this up so you can see the full view because I'm so proud of this and I would have never done it if I hadn't watched your videos. So this is
Oh.
100% inspired by your videos.
Oh.
Never done a book like this before, ever. This is a pith book, Pith.
Uh-huh.
And I like it because it lays flat no matter what page you're on.
Yes, I like those
So
kinds too.
look
Oh, you
at
did
this.
Dutch journaling.
I did the window.
Oh,
I was
great.
so excited. Look at my
I love it.
pages. I used the not too shabby
Oh, yes, the
books
sticker
that
book
you
of
showed.
Teresa. Yes, I love it.
Yep. I made big windows.
Yes, long
I
windows.
put different stuff in my windows. I added the
Amazing.
washi tape.
Oh, yes, to anchor it. Love it.
Yep. I cut the pages in different designs and I
Wow, you
added
did a
all
lot
the
of
pretty
pages.
pictures. I did a lot of
Amazing.
pages. Here's another window.
Uh-huh.
And then I got
Another
courageous
oh,
and I cut my pages
I've never
diagonally.
done the vertical one live just yet. That's awesome.
Look at how it looks. It's so
Oh,
cool.
amazing.
And then I
That's so
did a heart
beautiful.
shape instead of a
Uh,
window so you could
Sandy, did you
see the
tag Not Too
washi tape.
Shabby here for this video?
Yes.
Okay, great.
And then I made sure the love showed through the heart.
Oh, love it. How long did
And
you
then
make this?
this
You
one
you
I did all
finished.
kinds. I've never done this before. I watched your videos over and over and over and over, all your journal videos, and
Oh,
then
thank
made my own
you.
little journal. And
Amazing.
I
I
am
love
so
it.
happy with it. So happy.
Oh, beautiful.
I
This
could
is
not wait to show you.
Oh
Here's the
my
sunflowers.
goodness.
There's the couch like you
Uh-huh.
showed in your video.
And then you
And then
open. There you go. You can still
the
see that. Now you're
birds
looking
are
to the
on the,
outside, right? You can see the birds from
yep,
the inside. I love it.
the inside and the outside.
Uh-huh.
And then here's another one. I used my little kitty cat.
All
Then I
right.
went into the blue colors that they had. I made a jar
I love
opening.
that. Yes. Oh, and you did a horizontal Dutch door there. See, you cut the top.
I did.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
That's beautiful. Guys, this is a journaling, Dutch door journaling. Amazing. You should try this as well. It's really fun, right?
It
Sandy?
is really fun.
Wow, you
So this
finished the
one
whole
has the
sticker
bird
book.
on this side and
Yes.
the same bird on the other side because the sticker sheets give you both
Exactly.
sides.
And so that's why I love Teresa's sticker book because it's perfect for Dutch door journaling because they have mirror images of everything, right?
Yeah, it's
So
awesome.
look at that, right? So those are mirror images. See? All
Yep.
right. So it looks really nice. I love it.
This one I did a different shape of
I
window.
love
This is
all the
more
different
fall.
shapes. I love
This
the
is
spread.
fall. And then this is more fall.
Uh-huh. So you
I
had
did
this is
the
both the
cuts
sticker one and
again.
the sticker two, right?
Yes, both.
Yeah.
It's both one and
Yeah.
two. Uh-huh.
Because wow,
And washi tape I've had for years
yes,
and needed to
finally.
use.
Oh, I love this. The sun
I
showing
cut the
there.
inside and put the
Yes.
sun in there. And then this side has
Oh, I
sunflowers.
hope you took a video of the process for all of this.
Did not.
Oh, you should make another one this time around with the this would have been so nice if you did the process video for this, my friend.
I know, I had no
Amazing.
idea how it was going to turn out. I
Oh, it's
just did it inspired by
beautiful.
you.
Maybe we should do another episode where we do this, right?
Yes, because it's
Okay.
so, so much fun.
Oh, I love that. You see? Okay, you have the square opening there and then a little bit tilted on the other side. I love that. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Oh
This
my.
one I just did that diagonals with the washi
So
tape.
what video did you do for this? Just a flip through?
No, I just did them myself because I had no idea if I could do it. So this is because this is the first book ever. That's why
So
there's
you've
no
never done a
video.
video?
No, not for a book like this ever.
No, you should at least do the flip through of this video.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm not done yet though. But look,
Okay.
here's where I did cut
Oh yes,
with
yes.
the shape
What did you use?
because you showed that.
Yes. Did you
I
use
just
this?
used an X-Acto knife.
Exacto. Wow,
I
you're
just
so good.
I just took it and laid it
Yeah,
here,
it's
and then
hard
I
to
have this
use
super
exacto with the
fancy
curves.
X-Acto knife,
Yes.
and I just cut it
Uh,
along the
you should try the
edge.
gyro cut, Sandy. Believe me, it's amazing. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get used to it, it's super awesome.
I bought it a long time ago and I broke it within 24 hours, so I'm a little nervous about that one.
Promise you can. If I can do it, remember, if Mommy Lala can do it, anybody can do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Sandy, here's my suggestion for you for this. Please do make a shorts version and then make a long form video if you since it's already done, just discussing how you did it. Right? So how you did it,
Okay,
like that. This is gonna be a great video. I'm telling you now. It's gonna be
really?
yes, believe me. A beautiful, beautiful one. And maybe you can turn it even into just not just one single video. Turn it into several. Okay, by season.
Yeah,
This
this
is your fall, this is your summer, this is your winter, this is, don't make it into just one content. Make this shorts. Oh my goodness, it's
and
so
that's
beautiful.
it. That's where I am. It's
Oh,
time to move into Christmas. So I
oh my
did,
goodness. So we're waiting for the volume 3, us too. Because we want
yep.
that one. Okay. Attention, Jamie and Teresa. We need the volume 3, please.
Yes, we need the volume 3.
I,
And
I,
thank you
I.
for influencing me because
Oh,
every
thank.
time I talked about it and
Uh huh.
showed it on Happy Crafty Ho Ho, I
Uh huh.
said, this is 100% inspired by Mama Lala. And
Oh, thank
she
you.
has just, you inspired all of this. I watched your videos over and over. It was, you know what hooked me was the door.
It's so
I couldn't
amazing
wait
to
I
play with
couldn't
that.
wait to try the door. That was the biggest thing for me. I was like, I have to do this window because I've never done that and I think it's awesome.
Amazing. I love it. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
Sandy. At least I am able to inspire you in a different way, not coloring, but
Yep.
right. So, but we are coloring really has been such a great inspiration. So there you go. Yes, I definitely will turn this into a card. Wasn't that gorgeous, my friends? So yes, we do want to show to see some of the videos for that, right? Okay, Sandy, please do a shorts. You know why?
Short, short. Okay.
Shorts will give you a ton of views and a lot of subscribers. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Your long forms and your live streams will give you engagements and watch time hours, right? But for more
Yep.
subscribers, and at this point, that's what we actually everybody needs. You have to do your shorts, and that is a great content for shorts, my friend. It's
Okay.
amazing, beautiful. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
so glad you like it. I
I
couldn't wait
love
to show you.
it. Oh, thank you for showing it to me. You know, Jay has been telling me, "Oh no, you should watch." I intentionally didn't watch it just yet, so because I want you to, I was hoping you're gonna come in and hop in with me for CEDA. So thank you so much for that. All right, so we're gonna give Sandy time to fix her camera so she can go back and talk to us a little bit more while the both of us, read the comments. All right, so let's go through. Okay, the comments first. Yes, great job, ladies, said Tamara. Thank you so much. Yes. Susie said, the thinner the nib, the better. Yes, I will try to practice with that one. Friends, I had a very thick one, so I said, but I got the pointers and I have this video to watch again and again, okay, to remind me. And Beth said, okay, love hanging out and coloring with you guys. Thanks, Lala and Sandy. Thank you so much, Beth. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Great job. Okay, said Tammy. And Tammy has been like, go, Lala. You can, has really been cheering me on. Okay, since the beginning. Sandy is such a wonder. Yes, she is. Ellen!
Oh, that's
Hello,
good.
Ellen. Ellen is here. She's not going to be able to stop. Great job, you two. Thank you, Beth. Fabulous, right? Great students can repeat what they learn. Woohoo! Can't wait to see more of Lala's coloring journey. Yes, make me accountable. That's why I said, okay, Sandy's here already. Yay! All right, so that's
Yay.
why I said earlier during the birthday, special birthday live stream of Jaya, if you weren't there, you should. Okay, so I said, okay, in the chat, by December. Okay, I will do another coloring episode in my Vlogmas, and then I will show you what I can do by December and tell me, have I improved? All right, so I'm making myself accountable to you all so that I really practice, right? So it's not just about I've been saying this for 4 years, guys. I'm gonna get better, but I think it's like one step forward, two steps forward, one step back. So that has been like nice story, but this time around, let's not be like a planet retrograde motion. Let's just go forward, okay? All
Yes.
all right, thanks. But bye, ladies. Thank you so much. Oh, your sisters. Thank you, Helen, for dropping by. Yes, Mommy Lala, your coloring is so good. Yay! Thank you, Wims. Another
Yeah.
person has been inspiring me is Wims. She is also a great colorist. So I hope that once Wims joins us in the community, then you'll get to know her as well. Oh, that is so cool. Cool book, Sandy. Your labor of love is gorgeous. And that is before the pen, right? So it's going to be more gorgeous once you
Yes.
put something there, right? Beautiful,
Right.
Sandy. Such a pretty book. Indeed. Sandy did amazing. She's been so excited on making her journal.
I
Oh,
have.
I'm blown away. I'm sure Jamie and Teresa would have loved this. I see some pet from Not Too Shabby in there too. If there is somebody who knows all of the products of Not Too Shabby, that would be Blossom, right? So she can really spot that because she has everything. Thank you, Blossom. Oh, you also do journaling. Yeah, she does. Oh, that looks because
Yes.
Wims also loves journaling. So many beautiful.
Yes, I
I
will
couldn't even
journal in the
pick a
book as
page,
well.
but if I would pick a page, those that have the vertical crossing lines like that, I love those. And your windows that are, kind of a different orientation, I love those too.
Uh-huh.
Right? So those are my favorites, but it's so hard. Everything is beautiful. Okay. The what cut? Okay. It's called a gyro cut. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, I can't find. See, that's the thing with my craft tool right now. I can't find my. It's a gyro cut. It looks like an X-Acto knife, but the blade swivels. Right.
Yeah.
So that if you need to make like core rounds and stuff like that, you just do it like with one pass. Okay. But there is a learning curve a little bit. But once you practice, something I did practice, you'll get to love it. Love
Yeah,
how
and
we
you have to be gentle touch with it because I broke
yes.
I I'm heavy-handed, and I broke the
Yeah,
blade
hey,
like
at
within
least you
24
broke the
hours.
blade. I've broken many pages. It's like I'm almost there. I'm almost there. It's almost perfect, and then I would rip the page. So there is a learning curve,
Oh.
right? So I would rather the blade breaks than it's almost a finished page, and then I tear it, right? Exactly. And Reagan said the gyrocot is a type of blade that swivels. Yes, Lala showed it before. Yes. Thank you, Reagan. Yes, very welcome. Thank you so much, also, Beth. Okay, I know that you guys, we've been all on, enjoying, celebrating our dear friend Drea's birthday. And I know everybody has a little bit of sleep, okay, but we'll make up for it in the next coming days because we are so grateful that our dear friend Drea has turned 54 this yesterday, right? So
She's
you will,
just a baby.
yeah, she's just a bit. I love shorts. There you go. Hi, Ellen. Bye, Beth. All right. So there you go. Good plan. Yes, I'm gonna make myself. Now here's Jamie. I will catch the replay. Jamie, did you see the flip through? Okay, of Sandy. She created. She used both stickers, one and two, of Teresa for her journal. She created Dutch door journals inspired by the videos that we created for those volume of the stickers. Yes, please watch, Jamie. You will love it. You took lots of steps forward today, Lala. Thank you, Susie.
Yes, you did.
I really wanted to do this. I said, no matter what, I really need to improve. Okay. I had to
Mhm.
support my peeps. Thank you, Ellen. Tammy and Tamara. All right, so that's it. Okay, because Sandy also has an appointment after this. It's going to be a full day for her. But again, I want to show you this beautiful pop, all right, that I made inspired by, of course, the step-by-step tutorial from our dear Sandy. All right, Sandy, again, please invite them over. Where can they find you? All right, so how do they get in touch with you?
So this is our website, Ledoux Designs. It's LeDouxDesigns.com.
Mhm.
Super easy. This is where you can pick up the digital image of the ice cream pup. And we also have the new release, which you can see in the picture with the cute little animals there having a
Mhm.
picnic and a birthday party. You can also find us on Facebook. Our Facebook group is called Fans of Ledoux Designs, or
Mhm.
the business page is just called Ledoux Designs. You can find us on YouTube at Ledoux Designs. You can find us on Instagram at Copic_Diva. I did not name myself that, by the way. I had a friend who said, "I'm just going to call you the Copic Diva like for forever." And
Yes.
she passed away, so I
Ah.
tattooed it on my arm now. So I will now and forever be
Ah.
the Copic Diva. But that was given to me by my friend Sarah, who passed away.
Oh,
So I
thank.
didn't name myself that. I got that from somewhere else. So that's why my Instagram is Copic_Diva. And then I have TikTok, which you can also find under Copic Diva or Ledoux Designs. So all the social medias for fun.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandy. Again, if you kind of missed all of those details, they're all in the description of this video. And I will also add a link to, that one, this file, okay, that we actually, sorry about that. Okay. Please bear with it. We are under a storm right now. So every now and then we get those alerts. It just means we're on red alert. All right. So again, thank you so much for dropping by. All right. So we do have some, new friends or some of the friends coming in. Okay. Such a cute pop, said Ellen. All right. And of course, this is Cocina ni Angel. Okay. It's in Filipino. It means cocina means kitchen. All right. Because
Ah,
she is actually a very big channel. I met met her in one of the YouTube events. Her channel is over 100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
She cooks. And she cooks from scratch, and she cooks really good food. You don't need to it doesn't need to be expensive. So if you could check her out, that would be
Thank you.
great. Yes, I missed everything. I'll go back to watch. It's okay, Jamie. I know you also need to sleep, right? Jamie has been packing away and sending out all the kits, of course, for the not too shabby, right? So the retreat coming up on September 18 and 19. So if you have not yet what do you call this registered, please do so. Drea, should we trust you with knives? Maybe not. No, you can skip that, Drea. All right. Yes, everybody is in agreement. No. Okay, exactly, Mel. And give her kids Caesars. All right. All right. Jamie saying hi to Mel. All right. So the newest DG will be available until until the new release comes. Get it now. There you go from Reagan. Yes. And of course, our birthday girl saying hi to Jamie as a freebie. All right. All right. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, there's it goes again. It's giving me PTSD. The sound. All right. So, anyways, please don't forget to share. Yes, because sharing is caring. And give us both a thumbs up or a like. Yes, don't forget to check out also Sandy's channel. And if you are not yet to subscribe, please do subscribe. And yes, hit that notification bell so you always get notified whenever I or Sandy has a live, a shorts, or unedited video upload. All right. So yesterday, my guest was dear Matt Haas, who creates all of these awesome placards. All right. He's based in the
That's
US, so
cool.
you can actually order this from him. Right. Check out my video from yesterday. And he showed us how to actually do this. Right. So again, you guys are
You're on mute.
amazing. All right. All right, Sandy, it's time to say bye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, and let's do this again. All right, let's next time.
Let's do it again.
Let's do the Dutch door journaling. Bye. God bless you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I just learned. Okay, there you go. Finish. Okay.